So one of the biggest challenges of owning a business is, how do I figure out how to grow and scale my business while not descaling my family? That was the biggest question before we even started down the path of owning a mattress store, was how do we own a business and also still devote time to my family? In fact, that was the reason we started Mattress Luxe. See, before I started the company, I was traveling nonstop. I was all over the country giving seminars. I decided really enough was enough. I needed to be more focused on my family, my local church, and missions. And so that's why we started this company. And I will tell you this, it's one of the greatest challenges as an entrepreneur is, how do you balance it? And really it just comes down to convictions. What are your convictions? Do you want to grow and scale an empire at the cost of your family? Or do you want to trust that God will provide as He provides and just devote as much time as your family as possible? You see, when we started this company, I had a conversation with my wife and I said, we are not going to do what typical entrepreneurs do and devote 80 hours a week to this. We're just not going to do it. I'm going to be off at 5. I'm going to be home for dinner most nights. And we're going to close the store on Sundays. We're going to close the store on Mondays. We're going to do what we need to do to earn the business during the week and at reasonable hours, and trust God with the results. And so it really just boils down to convictions. You can balance it based off your convictions. Are you convicted to spend time with your family? Are you convicted to actually put in the work at home, which means you're going to have to let the business just be the business when it is the business? And are you going to work really hard in the hours you have for the business? Yeah, you're going to go home, you're going to be exhausted, but that's okay, because you're going to have that time with your family to recoup. So at the end of the day, balance is really about convictions. What are you convicted to do? Are you convicted to grow an empire? That's going to cause sacrifice. Are you convicted to spend time with your family? That's going to require sacrifice of the business. But if you trust God to provide where He's going to provide, then you can focus on all the right things.